John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set, and today's starting pitcher, number 31. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Number 14, leading things off and takes a strike. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Yandy Diaz now. That's in there. Strike one. One down, base is empty. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Low ball.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, McMahon. 2 up, 2 down.
He's out of there.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Taylor Walls.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Jonathan Aranda stands in now and watches strike one. Inside.
That's in, ball.
1-2 to count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. Back after this on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Drew Rasmussen. What do you look for here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Swinging a foul straight back. And now it's even up. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the sweeper is off the plate. This one in the air. Thice pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Trent Grisham.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Jason Dominguez, batting with one down, takes a strike. One out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
And here it comes. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Ripped on the ground to second, on to first, and Bellinger is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Top of the second. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Caminero getting to start at third, batting in the cleanup spot. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Ball 1, no strikes. And a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So digging in, Josh Lowe. And there's the strike.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Ball.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And he's got a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. Golden opportunity right here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two in scoring position, nobody out here at the top of the second. That's inside.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch. Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next offering misses down and away. Tristan Gray in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So up next, Tristan Gray. Swung on, belted. Back there. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! All muscle to center field. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
The shortstop takes the ball.
So it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-2's the count.
That one just misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Three-two. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Nice.
Matt Theis comes up to hit here. Just missed. Towards first, and that's a foul ball. Walls on at first, nobody out. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball.
Inside. Ball.
And that's in the dirt.
Full.
Nobody out. Runner at first. That one ripped. That's back there. Into the second deck and gone. Kiss that ball goodbye. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 6-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Number 31 done for the night, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Will
the New York
Warren
Yankees.
gets the ball now.
And he's been
Number
racking up
98.
strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Hit on the ground to the right side,
That's a foul.
and that's just foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. Not close
1-2.
with that one. And a count 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself.
After that.
Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Grounded out his first time. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that drops foul. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering
that's high.
upstairs. That one to first. Throws to first in time. Then there's two away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, Jonathan.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Jonathan Aranda. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1, no strikes. Fouled off left side. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 outs, runner at first.
Caminero.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On the ground to Jazz. They get the force, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. That one missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's their first base runner of the game. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Rasmussen picks over.
Too late.
And there's a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Chisholm, the base runner at first with 1 out. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. 1 at second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Offense held in check there. We played 2 full. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees nothing. On to the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
15, Josh Lowe.
Warren back to work. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back. Leaping, and it's gone. His 7th home run of the season. It's 7-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Jake Mangum next to hit for the Rays. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That's in there. Strike one. Cut on and lifted in the air. Stanton on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Now batting, second baseman Tristan Gray.
Tristan Gray getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a drive deep right field. That's back there. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Still only one out here in the inning. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And stepping in for the Rays, Matt Thaiss. That one a little bit high, and that's ball one. And the sweeper misses.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
2-1.
And that is cut on and missed. It's 2-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The center fielder.
So the batting
14,
order turns over. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter. 0 for 2 in this one. That just misses.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-0. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. There's a strike. And now 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a ground ball. Chisholm. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rays 9 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. There's Ryan McMahon now.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Foul ball. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. That one fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Next offering is outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 9, the shortstop.
And down the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on.
Nope, ball. 1-1.
The shortstop
That's down.
takes
That's
the ball. Grounds one to short. Walls gets it to first, and the Yanks go quietly. Down in order go the Yankees. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, you know, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
There's a swing and a drive. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Singy 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow, and I'll give you a free suit."
Aranda in the box again, takes a strike.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Man at second. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's too high. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Runner, take your base.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Junior
Caminero now at the plate.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2. In the dirt. And now 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered in this game. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Rays 9 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom 4, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. On the ground, out to short. Walls throws to first. That takes care of Grisham.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball
Now
out of the air.
right
Lets
fielder,
the defense work
Jason
behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in for a strike. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Next pitch
2-2.
misses way outside. The Rays up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside low, and that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Here comes a 3-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and it's a double. Their first hit in this one. Man at second with 1 away. And here comes Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Off the mark there. And it's a ball and a strike. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Next offering is fouled back.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Dominguez, the runner at second with 1 away. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him
The
for a
left
little
fielder,
while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 9-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 down, and the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. And 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. That one not close. And the count's even at 2.
Ball.
Good purpose
Ball
pitch
count.
right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
2 down, nobody on. That's ball
Nope,
4.
that's
Trying
ball
another
4. Runner
fastball,
take a
but
base.
missed the spot.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but
Now
I guess he
batting,
saw
the
it
first
really well.
baseman,
It's a
Paul
really nice plate appearance.
Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. Just
that's
missed. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw, save.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouls one off. 2-2. So Goldie strikes out here. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 9-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Pitching
We're
for the
back,
New York
and there's a new
Yankees,
arm on the mound to start the 5th.
number
Max
54.
Fried.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And now it's going to be Jake Mangum. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Mangum, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Up and
That's the
in,
ball.
ball 1. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito
That's the
started
ball.
using
Outside.
MLB The Show to go over scouting reports.
Here.
And now it's filled up.
Count is full.
Stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one misses.
Ball 4, take
So
your
a
base.
leadoff walk.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Or
Now
are we
batting,
supposed to
the
bring
second
something?
baseman,
Singy, I
Tristan
think just our presence is the present. Tristan Gray next to hit for the Rays. That one in there across the letters. Fried out of the stretch, fires. And there's a foul ball. Mangum gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ground ball left side could be 2. The flip to second on to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
2 down, bases empty. Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. A switch hitter batting right. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball right side. Jazz tosses to first. 3rd out. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they still lead it 9-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Yankees, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
That one ripped right center field. That's back. That's not coming back. His 17th of the year. It's 9-3.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Austin Wells digs in now. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Tap foul at the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Line drive, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Grounded out his first time up. Fought off foul. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Grisham.
There's a strike. That one missing inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. That misses the zone. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. Second home run of the inning for him, and they cut into the deficit. It's 9-5.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So 1 out, nobody on. Jason Dominguez will hit next. 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back-to-back. Home run number 10 on the year. And they're chipping away. It's 9-6.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Drew Rasmussen gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Ryan Pepiot.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
1 out, base is empty. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. And it's fouled away. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt, and a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball right field. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
2 outs, base is empty.
Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Joe Boyle, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Baker getting loose as well. Top of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1. That's down and in.
That's a ball. 2-1.
And that one hammered. Going back. Gone. Straight into the visitor's bullpen. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they inch closer. It's 9-7.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
0-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The 0-1. That's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count.
0-2.
Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Gets under it and pops it up. Caminero makes the grab, and that's the inning. But they score 5 times, and this is a ball game again. We're through 5. It's the Rays 9 and the Yankees 7. Top of the 6th inning, and here is Matt Thaiss. Max Fried will go to work. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Activity in the bullpen. Yerry De Los Santos getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hill, the lefty, warming up as well. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
One, 2 now. That one is upstairs. Got him swinging. And now the center fielder. 0 for 3 in this one.
Simpson.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there.
No, that's down. Ball.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one misses. Ball 2. Fly ball down the line. Dominguez makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
2 down, base is empty. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. And they'll do it again. Tapped softly on the ground, and that's just foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
The batter, the first baseman, Jonathan.
So digging in, Jonathan Aranda. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
And the 0-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Grisham settles under it. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rays 9 and the Yankees 7. Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the 6th. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Pepio back to work. And that's a strike. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Garrett Clevenger appears to be getting loose. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2. Fastball is outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Battling here as he fouls it away. This one high in the air to left center. Sizing this one up. Brings it in. One down.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan
McMahon steps to the plate. Clips the corner. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. The Rays trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Mangum on his way over, makes the grab for the second out.
The catcher, number 28, Austin.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Austin Wells. Top of the zone for a called strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 9 and the Yankees 7.
Now pitching.
Welcome back.
Yankees,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
41.
Tim Hill.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
And that's a little bit high, and that is ball one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. Dominguez ranging back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Low in the box now. No balls and a strike.
It's 0-1. Ball.
In the air, right field, Dominguez. Out, number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jake Mangum.
So up next, Jake Mangum. Foul ball there.
Ball.
Just missed.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
2-2's the count.
Ground ball right side. And that one handled. Fires to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They lead it by 2. It's 9-7.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rays.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
60.
Garrett Clevenger.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
And now
Leading
Anthony
for the
Volpe.
Yankees,
You
the
talk about
shortstop,
elite defensive
Anthony
players, especially in the middle of the diamond,
Volpe.
and this guy is at the top of the list. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The shortstop takes the ball. The Yankees looking to rally. In the air, right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Now here's Trent Grisham. And that one fouled off. And that misses.
That's the ball.
And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
The right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
And a foul ball. The Yankees trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Line drive, base hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So a man at first, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Runner on the move, pitch outside. Throw to second, and he's safe. Tying run at the plate. Check swing, went around, and the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. On the move, heading back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 9 and the Yankees 7.
Leading off for Tampa
Here's the
Bay,
second baseman, Tristan Gray. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Hill, in his 7th season, he features a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a slider. There's the strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Cuts out it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And first offering is fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Backed off the plate that time. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's the catcher, Matt Thaiss, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And that is out of play. Oh, 2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now,
Bay.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brian Baker.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Now here's
Leading
Giancarlo
up
Stanton.
for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Hard hit left side. Walls throws to first. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Paul Goldschmidt now 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Gray hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Through 8 full, it's the Rays 9 and the Yankees 7. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brent Hedrick.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Brent Hedrick.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Trying to bunt his way on. Chisholm. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Man at first, nobody out.
Runner, yes.
There goes the runner. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Yerry De Los Santos getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Loaisiga warming up as well. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wells snags it, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Jonathan Aranda now at the plate. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. One out and a runner at second. And another ball.
Inside.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away down.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
The right fielder, number 15, Josh.
First
Lowe.
and second, 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Ball.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Rays 9 and the Yankees 7. We're back, and on the mound is the closer,
Now
Pete Fairbanks. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Pete Fairbanks.
And stepping in
Leading
for the
up
Yankees,
for the
Ryan
Yankees,
McMahon.
the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
First pitch misses. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Inside, almost got him. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
He's 2 outs away. Next to hit, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. The Yanks down by a pair here in the last half of inning number 9. And there's a foul ball. And now 1-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The Yankees trailing by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. The 2-2. Way high.
That's the ball. You got a full count.
Inside ball 4.
Take your base.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Fastball for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So it's their last chance in this one. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, we saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. Couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing. And it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.